What up, you filthy animals? It's Bodega Cat. Thank you for tuning into another episode of the Last Slice podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can stalk us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and also on our Twitter at the Last Slice podcast with 2 E's.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another fun-filled episode of the Last Slice podcast. It's your boy, in between the sheets, Bodega Cat himself. I have here my esteemed colleague, Mr. Pop Smoke, Mr. the Zombie Walker himself, Jimbo the Kid.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
You know him from the internets. You know him from Mr. Rant himself, a.k.a. Targaryen the King, Trill Boy.
Yo, what's going on, internets?
And a new challenger has approacheth. You've seen her in the bar. You've probably bought her feet pics. Maybe you bought some shoes off of her. I don't know. But if you're simping out, this is the girl you're going to be simping for. I present to you all the way from New Jersey, right? Nicole.
Hi, thanks guys for having me.
Yes, ho, yes, yes.
That's what happens when you get the fuckboy line in your head.
Yes, yes.
Holy smokes. Holy smokes.
You can keep it too, you filthy animal.
Jesus.
Holy smokes.
Is this Monopoly money? What the hell is this?
Kenny's taking us out tonight.
Yes. Titties on me. Everybody gets titties. Everybody getting titties tonight. Wow. This is authentic printed money, man. I'm proud of you.
Authentic.
Authentic printed money.
This guy.
This is nice.
Benjamin Franklin.
This is nice.
Benji Franklin.
So what's up, Nicole?
What's up? I mean, we're just looking at my mans right here, Benjamin Franklin.
I know, right?
The only man.
What would you do for $100?
What did I do for $100?
What would you do?
This guy.
Sell some shoes.
Sell some shoes.
Sell some worn shoes.
Oh man, we gotta go straight into this.
Yeah,
gentlemen.
let's get
we
right
have to go
into
straight
it.
into this. So, you posted a post the other day on Instagram, and it was freaking hilarious. A gentleman asked you for your worn shoes, like from work.
Yes. So I have a TikTok, and my TikTok is like not even 400 followers deep. And some guy just was like, hey, you know, please don't judge me too hard, but is there any way that you can, you know, no disrespect, just sell me a pair of your worn shoes? And obviously, you know, I'm inquisitive, because aren't you? You know? And I was like, no judgment here, but what's up? Like, what are you looking for? And he was like, I'm looking for closed toe shoes that are worn in.
Wow, in detail.
Yep.
Wow.
And he wants them to be like work flats. Like I went to like an office and I like put on like this like.
He put a story behind it.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. This is a simp.
Yeah. And this is
Okay, yeah.
TikTok. This
This
is
is the
TikTok.
legendary super simp.
Listen, I've heard about some weird things, right? You go to Japan, you could get worn panties out of a vending machine, right? You could get worn socks, right? But a full shoe, like a full flat?
But like being descriptive about it too. Which
Yeah.
is like
Have you been to
crazy.
Japan?
Yeah.
No, I want to go to Japan.
I mean, think about it. This isn't a vending machine sort of a deal because shoes come in different prices. So right off the
Right.
bat, he has to buy the price of the shoe off you. He has to reimburse you in full for it, even if it's been worn,
Okay.
because you're giving him away something. Like giving him away that's something that you've been, you know, wearing
Right.
for X amount of times. It's got you, you know, so many uses out of it. So I would say that tell him it's like $100, and I was aiming for like 5.
Wow.
I would say 5 would be like a respectable, like 100 for the shoes, 4 for just like
Gotta
the
hit
rest.
him with the
and-
fetish tax.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then 400 for inconvenience for sliding on my
The
DM.
fetish tax.
So let me put this in reverse for you, right? What would be a realistic fetish that if you were into it, you would buy off of a guy? Like, what's something like would you buy a guy's shirt? Would you buy his underwear, his hat? Like, what would be like something you'd be like, I could get behind it, but I'm not about it?
Okay. I mean, I'm about it. I have no shame with it. If they had any like sports helmets,
Ooh.
I have a really weird mask, like hockey mask fetish or like helmet fetish.
That's a good.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So I feel like it would be weird.
Yeah.
Would I buy it off the guy? I don't think so.
Right.
Would I ask him to wear it while we were intimate? 125%.
Wow.
Oh,
So does that like go down a rabbit hole of like, like some weird fetish where like you want to be choked out by a man in a hockey mask? Some Jason.
Oh, like Jason?
Yeah, some Jason
Oh
Michael
my
Myers
God.
type thing.
exactly what I'm thinking.
Is that like are we talking like it's not what you want, but in an alternate reality, if it happened to you, you'd be like, yeah, it's kind of hot.
In an alternate, aka this reality, if it happened to me on Halloween, you know what I mean?
You heard it first. Go buy your mask today.
Yeah. All the Jason masks are gonna
Yeah.
be sold out.
So like helmets, masks, got it. Okay, that's yeah.
They don't have to be worn in though. It doesn't need to be specific like that. It's just the anonymous factor of a person. Motorcycle helmet, I don't really care for the motorcycle as much as I do the helmet.
Helmet.
Okay.
Skateboarding helmet.
Not even the man behind the mask. She just wants the mask.
Yeah.
No, you want like something blocking the face type of thing, right? Because you said bike helmet, right? Bike
Yeah.
helmet.
Yeah.
That's kind of
works.
open. You like that too?
But there's still, I can't see here. I can only see your eyes.
The next man you date, when he sees this episode, he's gonna get a paper bag and draw a smiley face on it. I'm letting you know right now.
Yeah, as long as he just doesn't put it on me. That's all I gotta say.
Oh my God.
She's gonna have masks lined up. She's gonna just hand it out. Just be like, "Yo, put this on real quick."
What about Ghostface?
Scream? Yeah, can it be scary or like?
I guess so. I mean, yeah, I guess so. But I feel like that's kind of generic. Mm-hmm. Like it's. I don't want to say basic, but I feel like it'd be like, I don't know, something about Jason.
I gotta say, I don't have any fetishes that make me want to buy something off of a woman and be like, "Yeah, I want that."
I mean, at least
But there are people who do.
There are people who do, but there's nothing out there like I said, the panties thing. That's gross to me. Shoes, socks. That's kind of gross to me.
People got that thing.
their preference.
Her shirt or her leggings. That's kind of gross to me. But there is one thing. If we're talking about like an inanimate object for sexual enjoyment, you ever seen the porn where the girl's wearing the leggings and you just rip the legging open and plow her out? Like, I'm into that. Like, if you're
I
wearing,
think everyone is, yeah.
if you're wearing some leggings or some like fishnet stockings or something like that, and I could just rip them and then go right in,
Yeah.
I'm into that. But it's not about the actual item. It's about like just the views. It's all for the views.
Yeah, I like the ones where they're stuck in like the worst places ever. Like you get stuck in the sofa.
Step
Like your
brother,
arm
help
is stuck
me.
in the sofa.
Oh my god!
You can't pull your hand out. It's just like the most ridiculous stuff. I just start laughing.
I actually discussed this at my job the other day with my coworkers because he made a joke about a person coming through. He's like, "Stepmom, help me, I'm stuck," and we all started laughing. And I was like, quietest, nicest kid ever. When we would never, I didn't even think he'd watch porn. He's very
Yeah.
like straight edge.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Bro, what do you know about stepmom and stepbrother?" He's like, "I want to be a stepbrother." I was like, "Oh shit, is that the new vibe right now?"
My God.
It's a new vibe. I want to be the stepbrother.
that's
So
a new trend. It's a new trend alert.
the funny part is I started talking about a porno that I just saw. There was like a stepmom, stepbrother thing or stepson thing. And this is the first time ever. It was the funniest thing. I had to stop pleasuring myself. I had to stop because I had to laugh.
Yeah.
The angle that they showed, usually you see, it was a washing machine. Usually you see him plowing her from the back.
Yeah.
So you get the top angle over his shoulder, right? You get the side angle, and you see her ass jiggling, right? You see him plowing, right? You might get an underneath shot. They put
I don't know. Underneath shot. What
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of porn are you watching?
Yeah,
They-
what the fuck?
This had good production value.
Yeah.
They put a
can
camera
tell.
inside the washing machine facing out.
Wow.
So you just see this mom and the outer rim of this washing machine, and she's just getting plowed out, and you see her face. I was like,
It's all cinematic.
I guess
I
it's
was
a
like-
clever way of using a GoPro.
yeah, it was like I was like, Christopher Nolan right here, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Michael Bay ain't got nothing on this guy.
I mean, I just literally watch it for the dialogue. I think script writing is amazing.
That's his favorite part of like the porn.
Yeah, it's the production value of porn.
I must say, I do not, and I know people are probably going to be like, oh, you're lying. I do not watch porn. Has there been a time in my life where I have? 100%. But I think there becomes a time in maybe certain people's lives, like me, who just lose all dignity, faith, and hope. and they just... And they just find no enjoyment in anything anymore.
I think we lost that a long time ago.
And they're just like, you know what? You sit there and you're looking at it and you're like, this does nothing for me, man.
What have
Yeah.
I done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Anakin.
Well, that's actually a thing. Like
The
back in,
guilt, the after guilt, the after guilt of like,
What have I done?
I joked one time with you. I said, "Yo, what page were you on Pornhub?" And you're like, "I don't know, 456." And I was like, "Seriously?" And you're like, "Go look at my iPad. I guarantee you, it's on 456." And I was like, "You went through that many videos?" And you're like, "Yeah, I got bored at watching stuff." It's coming to a point where just standard porn is just not it
Yeah.
anymore. Where you got to see something crazy for you to just be like, "Yeah."
Yeah, but
Like,
people want to see people they know now.
True.
Yep.
They want
oh,
that
like the
intimacy.
OnlyFans and
Yeah.
stuff.
True.
Or even just like
Amateur.
girls do it for free. Or they want to, like we said, buy worn shoes. They want to go like that extra mile. And it's like,
For it to be like personal.
yes,
Right?
they
Okay.
want it personalized. Very true.
We got a
Good
friend.
word.
We got a friend who'll probably buy your shoes.
Honestly,
They'll
like
probably
I'm
buy some.
opening
You can
up
make this
my
into a
own-
business.
Yep. I was saying earlier I was going to do a BOGO deal.
Oh,
so
buy the left one, get the right.
no, buy one pair, get the other one.
Another one half off.
I'll throw in some sandals that I wore to the beach. You want more water moccasins? I got those too.
I'm like walking around my house with the shoes on that I'm gonna sell this guy, just like prepping them. I'm like, I want them to be fresh.
Yeah. You want hard work to be put in. You want to be like, you know what? If you're
I
gonna
want that
pay,
smell to be
yeah,
Fresh,
Yeah.
musty smell.
I gotta give him a good product.
I don't know. Smells don't do it for me. Like I've never been like,
But why do you think like his fetish is that? Like, what do you think? Maybe it's just like a foot
Goes
fetish,
through his
or-
mind.
Yeah, like why does he specifically want?
oh, she stepped in a puddle today. Yes.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Story. I think he likes like, because he gave that story behind it. You know, he wants you to wear like clothes that you went to a job in, you went to an office. So maybe he role plays a scenario when he smells the shoe. Maybe he wears them himself.
Maybe he had a girl at one point, and when she would get home, she'd kick her shoes off, and he would just be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, you gotta think of it. It's not really that far fetched when you got people like Belle Delphine who's selling her bath water for $100 and sold out in minutes.
People are buying it now.
You know,
That's wild.
Yeah.
And she's just living her
she's
life.
living
Oh, she's living a good life.
She could be just literally going up to a sink, okay, and filling it up and putting like a couple drops of like
It was filtered
Dawn in
water.
it. Yeah. Fucking it's Brita water with some Dawn in it
Filtered water.
to make it have bubbles. Like, yo. Like, what are we doing? Like, why can't we have, like, I'm so blessed that, like, these opportunities come up to, like, my doorstep, but at the same time, I'm just like, why me?
Yeah.
Why did you, like, what? Like, I'm mentally ill, but, like, on social media, you can't tell
Yeah.
that somebody is, like, you know, a little bit, like, depressed or anything. But apparently it goes through that because they are attracted to you and they're like, you know what? This girl's going to sell me her fucking shoes. She'll do it.
Do you have feet pics online?
No. I actually do not like the way my feet look. I don't like feet really in general, but like I have no pics of myself online. Has anyone asked me for feet pics? No. Have you ever asked anyone for feet pics?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Has anyone asked you for feet pics?
Nope.
No.
You
You're
know,
looking at him. Why?
you know what girl?
I've never asked for feet pics ever.
You know what
Don't you have a
girls?
feet fetish?
I do have a foot fetish. Yeah.
You know what girls usually ask me for until this day? I'd never give them it. My hoodies with my cologne on it.
Oh, I've
Always.
got a lot of
Always.
missing hoodies, man.
Girls always ask me for my hoodies. To this day, I've never given a hoodie.
They never
away
asked, they
because-
just took it.
No, because you remember my birthday party, my 21st?
Yeah.
A girl that came from Long Island, she took my hoodie. And I was
Island.
so pissed.
Long Island. Oh, yeah.
She took my fucking hoodie. I was pissed. I was so fucking pissed.
Long gone, that hoodie.
Yeah, that was a good hoodie.
So speaking of DMs, what else? Weird stuff or crazy stuff or?
I've been asked to make someone my bitch. They wanted me to be their dominatrix. Someone wanted me to make them my human piggy bank and degrade them sexually.
Okay.
I was like, I need examples. I was like, do you mean like making you walk my dog and pick up his shit with your hand degrading? Or or do you mean like, say you have a little dick and tuck it between your legs, kind of degrading? I'm like, because there's levels to this, and I can do 0 to 100.
Yeah.
I was like, just let me know. And he was like, I was thinking of something a little different.
Once you hear different.
You're at
my
100.
God.
Let's go down to 50 real quick.
He blocks me. You know what I'm saying? He's like offended. No, that didn't happen. I'm just.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
He gets offended by
Who's
me.
really the sick one now?
It's like, is this really happening? But yeah, men are just really crazy, and it's not even that they're thirsty. They just show their weird side.
Yeah.
And like, I know the internet breeds that, comfortability where you can say whatever you want because like they don't.
You're anonymous and
or you're just behind a computer screen. But man, are these people ballsy?
yeah, just to
Yeah.
ask for certain things like that.
Oh my god,
That's
yeah.
insane. Yeah.
People like with their fetishes. If you just really think about it, it's going to get to the point where people are like, yeah, I have an Edward Scissorhand fetish. Like, it's going to get to like, and you're like, what do I do?
I want you to take these knives and duct tape them to your hands.
Yeah.
Just take these butter knives.
Oh my God.
Just clank them around my body.
Take baking powder and just throw it on your face.
Get the ambrosia salad.
Have the worst wig
Shove
on
it in my
ever.
mouth.
Yeah.
Shove the ambrosia salad in my mouth.
You're wearing like the Catwoman latex outfit.
Oh shit!
Hey, you never know.
Wow.
my God.
Have you guys gotten any weird DMs?
Weird ones.
Yeah, I've gotten hundreds.
Never.
Like
I've
weird
gotten
shit.
yeah, I've gotten gay ones, straight ones, and just straight confused ones. One gay one was one guy was just like, "Hey, listen," he's like, "You're a Papa Bear. I want you to be my bear cub." And I was just like, "No, thank you. Sorry, no, thank you."
Should have. Why not?
Yeah, want to be a?
There's a lot of money in there.
I ain't being no man's bear cub.
Why not?
He wanted to carry me in his mouth. He said, "I'm gonna bite your neck and carry you across the room." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "No, thank you. I'm not into that. Sorry." What else have I gotten? I had some girl tell me one time she wanted to suffocate me with her pussy. She's like, "I just want to sit on your face and suffocate you." I was just like,
I don't think that's weird though.
Yeah.
Nah.
I was like, "I don't want to die."
That's kind of normal.
I mean,
She's a team player.
sit on my face.
Yeah.
But she was like talking like to the point where I turned blue, and she's just like, "You can't tap out." She's like, "You can only pinch out." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Okay."
Girl, I'm going to throw you off me.
yeah, I've had offers where someone's like, why don't you come over and fuck me tonight, but my husband's gonna watch," and I was just like, "Nope, no, thank you,
Yep, I
I've
got
heard
something like
those.
that.
no,
I
thank
got
you."
something like that. They wanted to watch me, oh God, have sex with two men while they were strapped to a chair.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, this
What?
was exactly the scenario they sent me. It's like when you see that, like in the little corner, the right-hand corner of your DMs, that one request, two
Yeah.
requests. Oh, my heart sinks a little bit. I'm like, oh God, what are they gonna say?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Once you see those numbers go up, that's
Those
it.
are, those are scary.
three.
So
Messages.
it was a couple.
It was a solo guy who said he wanted to see me, I guess, with any two random men.
Oh, while he's strapped in the chair.
Yeah. How he got strapped in that chair, I don't know.
What the?
It wasn't me.
What is he in the sunken place and get out? Like
Yes.
is he just can't?
He's like, I want you to make me jealous. I'm like, I don't know you, sir.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. My favorite color is red, if you're wondering. My day is going just fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's like
There's
those.
there's never any, hey, how are you? It's just, make me your bitch.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's like those fucking sex parties.
We're going.
What?
We're going.
This dude.
No way.
Why? Because you saw that on that
We're
show,
going.
Sex Life?
Sex Life. Did you
Have
see
you seen
that
that?
show?
I haven't. Everyone's telling me to watch it.
Oh man,
That show.
it's wild.
That show is what 50
It's a
Shades
wild
of Grey should have been.
Explain to
But
me.
in a
Yes,
woman's,
I
in a
100%
woman's perspective.
agree.
So there's this woman, and she's in an unhappy marriage, whereas she's not unhappy with her husband. She's just unhappy with her life. And she starts reminiscing about an ex-boyfriend, and it's usually all sexually driven. It's just like, oh, this time he pounded me out. This
She just
time.
missed like the thrill of it.
Right. She
When
missed
was
the thrill of the chase. You know, when you have sex for the first time with a person, you guys just kind of do it wherever you can, whenever you can. She missed that thrill aside from like, let's go to the bed, you know?
Yeah,
So,
you're
And
talking
her
about like the
husband-
one night stand.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then she got into the whole married life, and the husband goes to work, comes back from work, doesn't really, I guess, give her that attention or whatever. So she was like just missing that urge of like that whole sex life when she was younger and shit.
Yeah, so she started writing in a journal all the fantasies that she had with her ex boyfriend, and the husband read the journal
and then he becomes a cuck.
because she was doing it like, you know, recently. This wasn't like a past journal. This
Yeah.
was like she's writing it like it's new. So he like came down the stairs and he was like, "Who the fuck are you?" Because she like would like be descriptive with everything that she's done with
Yeah.
this guy, and it's a crazy show.
Maybe
So she's always like back and forth
fucking
between
wild.
like her ex, but she really doesn't want to be with her ex. She wants to be with her husband. It's like back and forth, but it's a wild show.
Yeah.
Very wild show.
Very crazy. We don't want to reveal it.
Yeah, we don't want to ruin a lot of it, but like it's crazy.
Because every episode, you're just like, what the fuck?
Because like now you have this guy who's a really good husband, good guy, and then you have the guy who has issues, and he's just a toxic person, and she's leaning more towards him. So it's like people are trying to be like, oh well, this guy's a good guy, and this guy's an asshole. Why do you keep going back to the asshole? So it's like
You know what I
Yeah.
blame all this on? Will Smith.
Will Smith.
That
Will
piece of shit.
Smith.
I blame it on Will Smith.
Oh, because of the entanglement situation with
he's a
Jada.
piece of shit. He ruined it for all men. I blame it on him.
All right, whoa, wait.
What?
Fill me in.
Will Smith?
Yeah.
So Jada.
Well, let's be real. I think they have an open relationship though too.
Yeah.
It's been rumored for years that
Right.
they've been open
Yeah.
relationships.
So Jada cheated on Will Smith for a long time with a younger gentleman. I think when he was of the age of 18, who was actually an artist or something like that.
yeah,
she
he's
was
like a
working
rapper or
with,
Yeah.
something like that.
and she was cheating on Will with this guy, and then it came out to the public, and then they did like a Red Table Talk podcast about it.
Yeah.
And essentially, like, Will was just like, they were talking, they were crying, and he was like, I still love you, blah blah blah.
Oh, yeah, I
and he
think I've
just
seen that.
accepted it, and I'm just like, you bitch.
But didn't he have something with Margot Robbie?
Yeah, they have an open relationship.
Yeah, so
They just
like,
did that for public, like just to say, oh, we're in a faithful, marriage. But if it's an open relationship and you're both down for it,
She made him
Who
cry.
cares? You know?
She made him cry.
Yeah, men make women cry too.
Yeah,
She made him cry. We're talking from the Fresh Prince
yeah.
of Bel Air. She made him cry.
I don't think he cried. Did he
Yeah,
cry?
no, he was crying. Yeah.
He's also an actor.
Yeah, man.
So let's be real.
You seen The Pursuit of Happiness? That man cried throughout that whole movie.
That was a great movie.
Clapping. That's a great movie, though.
It is a good movie.
Let's be real. You haven't cried in that movie?
Nah, I cried.
Yeah.
So-
You
Yeah,
cried?
it
Of
was a good
course. You
movie.
cried? Yeah. I mean, especially like when he's in the bathroom stall in the subway.
Oh yeah,
That kills me every single time.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think the first movie I ever cried at was The Lion King when Mufasa died. That was the first movie I ever was like.
You remember that? How old are you?
Can I blow your mind with something
No
on
idea
that?
how old. Probably like 8.
Yeah.
Did you know? So, did you know that when they cast Mufasa off, right, and he fell into the hoarding buffalo or whatever, they don't show his body, right? Mm-hmm. And it's because apparently Scar ate him
Yeah.
because that's what lions do, and Disney couldn't show that. Did you?
Oh, yeah. I read
But he was
something like
playing
that.
with his skull when he was singing with Zazu. Remember?
Yes, he was playing with his skull. It's because he ate him.
Oh, for real?
Lions
Yeah.
eat each other.
Lions eat each other
Wow.
for competition.
That just
wow.
blew my fucking mind right now.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
What if Disney actually put that in? That would be crazy.
Yeah, you just see him getting torn apart.
You're torn apart. Yeah. Like
He's just
you're
talking to
crying.
Simba like, I'm eating your dad right now.
Yeah.
Well, they're crazy enough. They put the fucking word sex in the clouds, I
Oh,
think,
yeah,
in that
Sex
movie.
in the Clouds. That was random. I don't know why they did that.
No, there's multiple ones. There's Little
Yeah.
Mermaid has a dildo in it.
Yeah,
Yep.
the dick on the
The
castle.
dick on the
Yeah.
like a gold dick.
I don't know.
It's a gold dildo.
I don't know what Walt Disney was doing, but
There's a lot of people.
he was,
that
yeah.
would-
But he like let that. But he let that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He did the
Well,
Nazi,
slip away. I mean,
he
if
did
you
the
really-
Nazi cartoons. You know.
Yeah,
Back
he
in
wasn't
the day.
perfect either.
No.
I don't know. But he made.
But he's frozen. He's coming back.
But
soon.
you know what this is? This is shit. This is shit that you Google at late night. This is shit that you actually Google.
Oh yeah,
It
let's get
really
into
is
this.
though.
it really
It
is.
really is though.
You guys ever
Late
lay
night
in your bed? It's like 2 a.m. You can't go to sleep, and you're just like looking up shit on the internet, and you just, you know, when you were a kid, it was always something pornographic that your friends saw. Now that you're older, it's kind of just like crazy, weird shit that you're just like, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know, what have you guys like looked into?
You go. I'm like.
What? The stuff
Yeah.
that you Googled?
Yeah.
It's
I don't-
more like fucking when I'm like freaking out about something, I gotta like look
City
something up.
1D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my anxiety goes through the roof and I'm just like, what
this
the
dude
fuck
gets
is
a
happening?
pimple, and he's like, is
What's
this AIDS? He gets a pimple. He's like, is this AIDS?
You're on
Bro, I'm
MMC.
crazy
I've
like
never
that.
seen a pimple on my toe
I'm
before.
crazy like that.
Is this fungus? What
So
is
you're like
this?
you're what the hypochondriac?
Yeah.
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 Oh my god. I'm
It's like that type of stuff.
I went through a rabbit hole of mushrooms, right? Because I just had mushrooms for dinner, and I was burping, and I was like,
I was about to say, you took shrooms?
Yeah.
No. So then I got into a whole freaking rabbit hole of like research on like different types of mushrooms and how they're psychedelic, and some have, you know, properties to make you healthier, make you sicker, make you throw up, make you lose weight, and all this crazy stuff. And where is it legal, and if I could buy it, and how I can grow my own mushroom. Rabbit hole. I just went
Yeah.
deeper and deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
I got a mushroom farm in my backyard.
Oh my god.
I've searched like crazy, like old school World War II combat footages.
Jesus.
Yeah, like pictures and shit, like
You got
dead bodies and stuff.
You got some demons.
Well, no.
Oh my god.
Just looking up the Holocaust.
He's like,
Well,
no,
that, no, like any type of war, like you know, pictures and shit. Like I look
you
at.
know what he stumbled upon?
What?
Do you remember rotten.com?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
There was a bad one because that
Yeah.
thing was like that just started during
We were
Iraq
young.
War and stuff,
Yeah.
and they used to post up like one got me real good. It was like
What?
a sniper hit, like a headshot, and the
Oh,
guy's
yeah,
face
yeah.
was splattered, his brains was everywhere, and I was just like, oh no. I literally like crawled into my bed and was just like, oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, you can't sleep that night at all.
Yeah, at all. I was like, it fucked me up.
You start
big.
looking at you start looking at your window, looking for lights and shit. Like, is that a laser?
I should have
Oh
went
my
to bed
God.
at 10, like she said.
I got a red dot on my forehead. What is that?
I've also like fallen into the rabbit hole of like nature shit.
Oh yeah.
Just seeing like fucking animals,
Animals
like,
going after each other.
yeah, it's shit that I've never seen like on Animal Planet or anything like that. This is like some extreme shit. Like it's like crazy.
And that-
Spiders?
Yeah. So
Nope.
same thing.
Nope. Sign off.
Spiders.
Nope.
Same thing with the nature thing. You know, I've like searched up like turtles having sex. That's how I got the. That's how we got the sound. For some reason, we just.
But I remember when on the news when they were talking about the murder hornets and shit like that. So I started going into a deep dive of that, and then I saw a video of like a fucking praying mantis fucking that shit
Oh,
up.
I saw that. Yeah.
and it ate the head off
Yeah, yeah,
of
yeah.
the hornet.
You texted me the next morning
Yeah.
probably because you sent me a picture of a hornet in your front yard, and you're like, "Yo, is this a murder hornet?" I was like, I don't know. And you're like, "Yo, I was up all night thinking about
Some
it.
wild shit.
Now
bro.
I know why."
I was like, what? This is
This
fucking
dude's-
crazy.
What about you?
Didn't that happen during COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just.
He literally sent me a picture of a hornet. He's like, "Is this a murder hornet?"
those are pretty big too.
Yeah.
Huge.
Well, I Googled, okay, so recently I got off work and I could not go to sleep. I was just like, all right, let's see who's gotten yoked up and died at your local, amusement park, Six Flags. So I wanted to see the ones, that we're closest to, which is Jackson.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
I went like worldwide. Then I went to Disney World. You know what I mean? Like,
Disney's crazy.
I just wanted to see all these incidents that happen at the amusement parks. And then I wound up watching a documentary called Class Action Park, which I don't know if you know, was in Vernon, New Jersey.
Yes.
And it was
Action
like,
Park. You remember?
Oh,
that.
Action Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
and apparently there were a lot of lawsuits there. There were a couple deaths and like injuries and incidents. I thought that was so cool. I just felt like a psychopath though. I was like, dude, if someone like I need to clear my history, and it's not because I'm looking up anything like that's like naughty. It's like, dude, like if like somebody saw this, my friends, my parents, anyone, they'd be like, all right, like What's your therapist's number?
Lock her up.
Lock her up.
Lock
Like,
her
this is
up.
what you do for enjoyment?
Yeah,
at
yeah.
4 a.m.?
Oh my god.
You get the FBI open up.
You're just curious. You're just curious.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
yeah.
Just curious.
You know.
Yo, but it lasted for 3 days. I watched the documentary today. Like, this has been like a
Oh, this is recent. Holy shit.
3-day ordeal. I'm not done yet. I still have more, you know what I mean? We have Hershey Park to get to next.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Come on now.
I got a whole list.
I'm not finished with my research.
Yeah,
my God.
usually when I can't sleep, I sit in bed and I just start Googling, TikToking, looking up stuff.
Yeah, that's what I do now.
I
too.
end up watching or reading something. I'm just like, wow, you're just a sponge absorbing knowledge. You know?
It's definitely
wild.
addicting, though.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what knowledge I absorbed except for, like, I need, like...
You know what ride not to go on.
Now I'm, like, scarred for life. I'm just, like... The log flume flipped over. People were, like, underneath it.
What?
Yeah.
Like strapped in the ride too, right?
Yeah.
What?
Did they die?
People were decapitated. They were like, you know how it says restricted area?
Yeah.
They tell you not to go there. So, like, you go on a ride, you drop your phone, you drop something on the floor, and they're like, oh, fuck it. Like, I don't want to ask a worker. I'll just go get it myself. So then, like, they go over the fence, then they get decapitated by a roller coaster.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Really crazy. Dude,
Holy
tonight,
shit.
Oh.
Google exactly what I'm talking about. Watch the documentary and just, like, sit back, chill out, and be like, okay.
Decapitated by a roller coaster.
That's crazy.
That's what I used to do, roller coaster tycoon.
Yeah.
98, remember that?
Yeah.
I used to like take the rails off so I could just see the fucking carts just go fly and all those people
Oh,
fall
you could
off.
do that? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
my God.
Oh yeah. It was fun. I don't think they have it now, but I think they have the 98 one.
Yeah.
But I don't think that you could do that with that.
Roller coaster typhoon. I remember that.
Yeah.
I used to do that with the Jurassic Park one. I used to leave the gate open and let the fucking dinosaurs go crazy.
I did that before.
John Hammond tried to warn you.
It was Zoo Typhoon.
Yeah.
They had that too, yeah.
Yep. I
the
did
zoo
that
one.
one, and I let all, like, the lions go out and eat the people.
Nice.
I remember you could do that.
Yeah. This is the
Such
whole.
a throwback. I can't believe you guys played that game too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It used to be so funny, man, because I used to have like them go really fast and then go straight up, and there's no other track. It's just straight.
And they just goes fucking flying.
And then I used to do the ones where I wanted to see if the cart itself would hop off and then go back onto the other track. So
Like Hot Wheels?
yeah, so like literally trying to do that. Like I got it to like one cart was off, like
Yeah.
went on, and then the rest of them just like perished.
Wow.
That's amazing. So we're all equally sick fucks.
Oh yeah, 100%.
yeah.
100%.
All disturbed in the mind.
We were built for late night Google sessions.
Yeah.
Yes.
I used to make sure my Sims were depressed all the time.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you're really a sick fuck.
Yeah.
I
That's
tried with
horrible.
them.
Like see human torture.
See, I really excelled at the Sims lives, but my own I kind of like put on the back burner. You know, I was like, they're so much more important than me. You know what I'm saying?
My Sims is married with kids.
Exactly. And I'm sitting over here. I'm like, all right, I'm almost 30. Like 4 failed relationships in.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
shit. My Sims has like 2 master's degrees. And doctorate.
Oh my god. Oh,
I don't think I ever played. I played that like a little bit.
What, Sims?
Yeah.
You know what I understood? Why did my Sims shit in the kitchen? Like, just go
Like
to
in
the
the sink,
bathroom.
or-
Like,
Yeah.
like I remember
Yeah.
one time I was doing construction on the house and I forgot something for the door or whatever, so my Sims couldn't go to the restroom, and I was trying to like rebuild it in time, and I had to remodel my house, and my Sims he just kept shitting in the kitchen. I was like, stop shitting in the kitchen, stop.
Was it a kid or was it an adult?
It was a man. It was an adult. He just
Yeah, they
kept.
just do that.
They just shit wherever they want. If you don't put a toilet in the house, they'll shit
They'll just
everywhere.
shit wherever.
Sounds like real life and video games, bro. You like people shitting everywhere, bro.
Oh my god.
There's no rules. It's like the commercial, the pizza commercial.
And then my
Shit in your
guy.
bed.
Yeah, stop.
Wait, yes.
Stop. And my Sims was such a prick. He wouldn't clean up his own shit. I had to hire a maid in the game to clean up his shit.
Yeah, I want to play The Sims so bad right now.
Consuelo. Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh
So,
boy.
what do we got going on this week, boys? The Tokyo Olympics? That
Okay, yeah.
going
So
to?
I read this and I started laughing. So I think next week is the Tokyo Olympics.
Nobody's
right?
going.
I don't know, but There's a company in Japan that created the beds for the Olympic athletes, and they're made of cardboard. Why are they made with cardboard? Because they don't want people having sex with each other because of the virus. Yes. So it's, I don't know if you guys know this, but like, what do they call it? Olympic Village?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of athletes have sex with each other when they're there. This is, you never heard of this?
You mean Michael Phelps
It's
was taking it down?
a
Probably
fuck fest.
testosterone.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a
So you
fuck
can swim
fest.
faster.
Yeah.
It was like Caligula back in the
It's
day.
straight
just a
fuck fest.
fest.
It's fuck fest village. Yeah, village. So this company literally made the beds out of cardboard so that people don't sleep with each other.
But now they're just athletes who aren't getting proper sleep.
No. It's only meant for one person. It supposedly it's comfortable, like they can sleep on it, but you can't have sex because it's cardboard. So if you start having sex, it'll fall apart. You understand?
Listen,
Yeah, but you know what? People are gonna find a way to do it.
yeah, I was
anyways.
about to say, give me a blanket. I'll fuck you anywhere. Like,
And it's in where? Tokyo?
give me some
In
cushion.
Tokyo,
Don't have
Are they
to
allowed to
lay
leave
down.
Olympic Village or no?
not with the virus, and that's another thing too. They don't want people, close to each other.
As if people only fuck in beds.
I was about to say that. I was like, they could just go to one of those fucking Japanese love hotels.
Yeah, they can go anywhere they want. It's not like they're like
They have
caged animals. Yeah.
Japanese security guards, like no sex guards.
They put chastity belts on all of them.
Did somebody do that to my life? Is there a no sex guard in my life? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Forever chastity belts. Your chastity belt won't come off until the start of the event.
Oh my god.
You see
And
the
then once
people come
you're
over
done with
with
the
keys.
event, they come back with the chastity belt, put it on, lock it up.
waiting
Okay,
at
now
the
you can
finish
go.
line, like, come on.
Yeah.
You see somebody just start running away. No.
I think it's like shot by like a tranquilizer gun. Just gunned down.
What is this? It's like that Netflix show, Too Hot to Handle, where they can't have sex the entire time they're there. That's what they're literally doing. They're making the Olympic.
then
Oh
they
yeah,
have
they
sex
can't
on
hook
TV
up
show.
or anything.
Yeah. Yeah. You ever seen that show?
Oh,
I
they
heard
can't.
about it. I heard
It's
about
great.
They can't jerk off either. They can't
can't.
masturbate. Yeah.
Done. No. I'm sorry.
Olympics
I
are
mean,
not
if there's
for
a
you.
lot of money on the line,
Listen, if you tell me I can have sex with another person too, that's fine. If you tell me I can't pleasure myself, we have a problem. I'll go crazy. You want to see the Hulk? That's how you get him.
You want to see the whole
That's how you get the Hulk. That's how it
it.
happens.
Dr. Bruce
That's
Banner.
it. No.
talk about self control.
You don't let me release that testosterone. That's how the Hulk happens.
Talk about self control. Huh? Jesus, man, you got problems, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's a million other things.
All
Like
right.
someone
So
disrespects you.
realistically, hold on. Since we're going into this,
That's just the one
realistically, what's the longest you've ever gone without sex or pleasuring yourself?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Pleasuring myself, probably a week.
Okay.
Having sex, like 5-6 months.
Okay. True.
Pleasuring yourself. I did it for shits and giggles with the No Nut November.
S's and G's.
That's what I did.
Yep.
I was like, you know what? Let me try this out.
How angry were you in December?
Oh, I was. That shit was crazy. And then sex.
30 years.
It was a couple of months. I want to say like 5.
12 years of simp.
It was like 5.
5 months.
It was in the old podcast. Remember we were talking about that? So it was like 5 or 6. Yeah.
Maybe a week for self pleasure. Maybe just like 3-4 days.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
sex. Don't no. Sex. I think I've only gone like 3-4 months max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
If I have myself, it's fine.
what's the truth? What's the
Watching
number?
porn does not count as having sex.
Listen. I could go without sex. I can't go with jerking off. I've jerked off in the most weirdest of places, most uncomfortable areas possible, just because I had to. You ever jerked off in a public bathroom?
Because you had to.
You got it.
Had
You just got to get it out.
It's not like the urge you have, like if you have to throw up or shit.
You just have to. You just, you're in a meeting at work and you just get hard and you just, I gotta rub one out. So you just go to the bathroom, rub one out.
Yo, you have
What is it,
no
Wolf on Wall Street?
self-control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, you got to whack it off like at least
gotta-
2 times in the office.
You know.
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I've ever had the urge to do it immediately, but I actually used to sexually transmutate, which means that you
The fuck?
Yeah, you abstain from any sexual pleasure from either yourself or other people to it's actually real, and then you it works really well with men apparently. It gives you more like testosterone for you, gives you more energy, more focus. That's what they say. So I sexually transmutated for 6 months.
Okay.
No
Wait,
sex or
what?
self-pleasure before.
And that helped?
And now I'm like not optimal. I mean, I'm kind of just like not opting to have sex, not because I want to sexually transmutate, but I'm just kind of like not interested in anyone, you know? So I'm kind of just like laying low. But as far as like pleasuring myself, I would say I would go like a month, a month, 2 months.
Okay.
And it's like no porn, no stimulation like that, or stimulation, whatever you want to call it. No visual stimulation. Just all like, all right, I guess it's like an oil change. You just got to go in, go out.
Hello, goodbye.
There you go. 30 minutes.
Hello,
Go in,
how are
go
you?
out.
Every 30,000 miles.
30 minutes, 30 seconds, we're good to go. Come on, I got to eat. Gotta walk my dog, got to feed him, got to go to work.
I got stuff to do.
Yeah. But in the privacy of my own home.
Right. Right.
Wait, so the mutate thing, what is that?
Mutate.
So,
I'm a fucking
It's
Pokemon.
not X-Men, dude. The mutate.
so
my
wait,
DNA?
you do not masturbate to get pleasure?
You don't masturbate or get pleasure from another person. Like you do not have sex.
Yeah.
And you do not, basically you don't ejaculate. Or
You abstain from anything that makes you want to have a boner or anything.
No, you still get horny. You still get boners, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I don't.
You with lady bone. Same
Yeah,
thing.
lady boners. But like, you just don't finish. There are also other people. I think it's called edging that they do, but they never release
gotcha,
themselves. Like there's this one kid
gotcha.
I know. He's a vegan. That's from right off the rip. He's into some weird shit. So he was just like, yeah, I just edge myself and I never finish. And he's like, I do this for like 6 months to a year.
So you're purposely giving yourself blue balls.
Yes, that is a little extreme, I think. But like,
That's
just
gotta hurt.
Wow.
staining is different.
Yeah. Wow. Because you're trying to avoid that pleasure.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, staining, yeah, that's
But like
probably
actually
like
seeking it,
fucking tough as fuck.
Jesus.
it's like driving to a Dunkin' Donuts, placing an order for a coffee, and then just turning the fuck around and going home and not grabbing that coffee.
Yeah.
That's literally what he does.
That's
What?
next level.
I'd kill
For
myself.
6 months?
Yeah, to a year.
No.
I mean, I'm not judging the guy at all.
No,
because
absolutely,
I do
yeah.
some weird things
That
too.
would
Yeah.
destroy me.
But I just feel like that's just a little extreme. It's like I don't think that's healthy.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Listen,
That would definitely hurt,
No.
though.
Put me on
Nah.
deserted
Especially
island.
bubbles.
Put me on a deserted island with no women. Fine. Put me on a deserted island without my left and right hand. I would cry.
That's like you watching porn and your laptop just fucking dies.
Yeah. It's miserable.
It's like, what
The
Yeah.
internet goes out.
Yeah. You just want to talk about angry, bro. I would get so mad.
Oh man! Holy shit!
I've literally almost
boy.
broke my arm because I tried to plug in my iPad. I had to. Cause
Strained your whole back out.
yeah, it was like you have 10% left, and I was like, I just like jumped out of bed. I had to
Just
plug it
wonder
in.
if the internet goes out, it's like
Yeah, I'll use downstairs. Go to my neighbors.
Dude, my YouTube went out and I was like freaking out. It just would not load. I don't know if it was like the area I was in or the service, but I like freaked the fuck out. I was like, I can't get my music.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine it's the same for you guys.
Was it like recently?
This was actually yesterday. Everything
Yeah.
I'm saying is basically recent.
Okay. Maybe because it was a storm.
wow, that's crazy.
That could be it. I don't know. But just
couldn't-
YouTube, my Spotify worked.
Oh, that's weird then.
Mind blowing for me.
I can't.
No sex, yeah.
No.
I would be like fucking Matt Damon in that fucking GIF, like shaking.
Oh my
Saving
gosh.
Private Ryan, like fucking.
I thought you were going to say the Matt Damon when he's in Mars and he's planting.
Oh man.
He's just watering the plants.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's real torture.
Yeah. I mean, kudos to them, man, for going that long.
But like,
Yeah.
okay, there's two things that are pretty relevant. It's like, you don't want to have sex with someone, like empty sex is the worst. So if you're not into someone, having sex with someone you're not into is the worst feeling in the world. And I think that once you hit 25, you realize this.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Dope.
And then another thing is having no crushes, like not being interested in a single person. It's so like empowering, but then you're like, fuck, dude, I'm boring.
Lonely.
Not lonely, you're just bored.
Yeah.
It's a different emotion. Like, cause I have friends. I love being alone. So it's like, fuck that. Thank God I'm single. But it's like, wow, I'm not interested in anyone. Like, I don't find anyone cute. Like, not a single person. Don't you feel like that? You're like, oh, my life is boring. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't have a crush. Or is it just me?
Yeah.
Well, they're both simps,
Wow. How are we Sims?
Oh no.
How are we Sims?
so that moves them off the table.
Well, then that makes the hot girl summer even better.
Why?
If you have no crush or anything like that, you go buck wild during this like COVID-free summer.
Yeah, it's situation summer.
If you have no crush, that it means that you're not like, it doesn't mean that you have someone you're talking to. It's like
Yeah.
interested in talking to. Because like you could talk to, like, you know, like guys will like hit on me at my bar and I'll be like, oh, God, like I wish I was interested in this guy, but like I don't.
You're just like, haha, pay me.
Yeah, tip me.
It's probably
So-
been a lot too because of the summer. Like everyone's just fucking going out now.
Well, there's got to be a fear also of COVID nowadays.
Or the mutated version of COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delta.
So Keanu once said about single people. It said he said someone told me the other day that he felt bad for single people because they are lonely at all times. I told him that's not true. I'm single and I don't feel lonely. I take myself out to eat. I buy myself clothes. I have great times by myself. Once you know how to take care of yourself, company becomes an option and not a necessity.
Yeah.
It's so true.
You know what's
It
the,
Gotta love yourself.
Yeah.
you know what's the greatest thing in the world? Going to the movies by yourself. When I used to work in Newark over here, all the time I used to go to the movies by myself. It was the greatest thing in the world. I would go right to the theater, get my popcorn, my soda, and just sit in an individual seat,
The extra butter.
extra butter. You know,
Yeah.
I just go to the movies by myself. You know, that's the greatest.
You cut out the bottom of the popcorn bag.
Yeah, penis in the popcorn.
Ooh,
Jerk off.
By
in the
look
box.
at this.
Butter
I
is
surprised myself.
Yeah.
You ever gone to like dinner by yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice feeling.
Yeah.
It's the
Like a
best.
fancy dinner. Not like going to like a McDonald's and sitting down or like.
No.
Go to a nice
chicken
fancy
spot.
spot in the city.
I used to do that shit all the time, especially sushi. I would get sushi by myself all the time. I would tell people that I used to work with not to come to eat with me just so I could be by myself. I'd be
Yeah.
like, nah, I don't want to deal with
Oh
you.
yeah, I used to do that at work.
Yeah, I'd be like, I don't want to
Nah,
deal with
not
you. I'm
today,
going to go
bud.
eat by myself.
I like
today.
eating breakfast by myself. Like going to a diner is nice. Like that
Yeah.
morning.
Yes.
Eating, yeah.
That's like the vibe. Like you get up in the morning.
Yes.
You go get a nice like breakfast at the diner.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Sit there.
State Line Diner.
Yes. Oh my
State
God.
Line Diner. And they
Plug
have
that
that
diner.
they have that little
Plug it.
What?
they have that little old school like countertop, you know, right there where it's like individual little
Oh, to the right.
yeah, the swivel chairs, individual stools that swivel. I would just go there, sit by myself. There's another person by themselves reading a magazine, another person over there by themselves on their iPad, and just having my own little mood right there by myself. It
And
was
I got
great.
the liquor license.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
great.
Best Bloody Marys.
Mimosas.
Mimosas.
Their mimosas are delicious. You know,
Oh, dude, I miss living up north for State Line for sure. I used to go there all the time by myself.
I went there during COVID a lot.
What, State Line? Yeah. Oh yeah, they had the outdoor thing.
Oh yeah, they were 24 hours always. Never,
Even during COVID.
even
Yeah.
during COVID, never.
See, that's how you know they're a real one.
Yeah.
Oh geez.
Yeah.
Bomb ass
In the
diner.
Bronx, you're always 24 hours, but
Yeah.
you got bodegas that's 24 hours.
Yeah.
So if you get a chopped cheese at 2 a.m., you set.
Yep. They'll make it too with a smile on their face.
Yep. Yep. I don't give a fuck.
We don't have to drive 3 miles to go to the next door.
Oh my god.
Just walk down the block.
Yeah.
Hey, Papa.
Hey Papa.
Hey, Papo.
Yo, late night food. Favorite late night food.
Oh, I got mine already, and I just thought about it. A place up in Rockland when it was open.
Roadrunners.
Roadrunners.
Oh my God, yes.
My God,
Yes.
bro, that was 3, 4 in the morning, bro. Like that was the vibe.
Coming out of New Rock.
New Rock. New Rock.
So for those of you listening
That's
that,
a
that
vibe,
never
bro.
heard of Roadrunners, I'm sure you've heard of the Rutgers fat sandwich trucks. That's where the premise of it came from. Roadrunners was this spot in our downtown area of Suffern where it was right by all the bars, and you could get a sandwich with literally anything on it. And I remember I used to get this one sandwich. It was buffalo chicken fingers, jalapeno poppers, mozzarella sticks, French fries, ketchup, and mayo on a sandwich.
Yep, the fat sandwiches.
Fat
So
sandwiches.
good.
The
And the
disco fries, though.
Disco fries. Oh.
No.
Disco fries?
No, that wasn't disco fries.
What
that
was it
was
called?
So that was the French fries with cheese, barbecue sauce,
Yup,
and bacon.
bacon.
That shit. Oh my god, I would
vibe.
order that all the time
That's
It was a
after
vibe.
New
That's
Rock.
sex on its own.
Yeah.
Bro, I would just
you
order
have
that and
Bible.
I would be content.
Yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning.
And then
Like, yeah.
Cars came around, I
Oh
think.
yeah, cars are easy.
Cars is alright.
Cars wasn't like Roadrunners.
No.
It wasn't the same. It
Yeah.
was like, similar in
Yeah.
aesthetic, but it just wasn't.
No, road runners just hit different.
That's such a
good.
throwback. Wow, the fact that you mentioned that and it hit you like that.
And I don't even live in like Rockland, so
Yeah.
like that's my spot. I mean, there's a couple of spots in the city. You had the TikTok diner.
Oh yeah.
TikTok
Yes,
diner.
that's a great diner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep,
3,
yep,
4 in the morning.
Yeah.
We've done
Yep.
that multiple times.
Yes.
That was my go-to spot after the clubs or the bars. Go right there, 34th Street.
And throw up inside TikTok at 3 o'clock in the morning.
And then just
But
go
like,
back to eating.
Fall asleep on
So
the
the way
table.
he throws up is like an exorcism.
Oh my god!
Like-
yo, the way he
you said
throws
you like
up.
like heavy metal bands that like the
yeah,
screamers.
you like screamo? This kid.
This fucking guy breaks the
This fucking
decibels. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
He just goes,
Yeah,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
You would think he's getting murdered.
He's like,
Yeah, like he dry heaves. Like he's like,
Please record it next time.
yeah. Oh, it's so bad. But he was so loud that I walked
haven't-
out with him.
I haven't done that in
and I was so
years.
embarrassed because he was
Yeah.
full. Like the whole place was
Screaming.
full, but screaming loud.
screaming like he,
You know what
like
the
he
la-
plays for Slipknot.
The last time that happened was the night we were all on FaceTime during COVID and we were all drinking and shit. And you remember I left the FaceTime on and I was in bed and it was just staring at the ceiling. I woke up and I looked. I was like, yo, why's my phone on? And it hit me. I was like, oh my God. I ran downstairs to the bathroom in the basement. I sounded like a fucking banshee. And my dad the next morning was like, are you throwing up or something like that? I heard like some howling or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
You throw up
my
so
So
violent.
loud, bro.
It's so violent.
Bro, because I was like drinking aggressively that
Not
night.
even he's
And we're
not
all
even-
on FaceTime. So it's like, it's some next level shit.
It's so
like,
aggressive, bro.
This kid got drunk by himself.
Well, it was.
We were
quarantine.
on
we were all on
It was a party.
FaceTime.
It was a party. Everybody was.
it was on
drinking.
a house party.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Whoa, because of COVID.
Yeah.
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 So it was in quarantine. Nobody was allowed to leave. But
Oh my God,
I had to work. So I was like watching all this, and this kid was absolutely bombed.
Because like literally
Bombed.
like every, what is it? Like pretty much like every weekend we would all get on a house party
Yep.
or whatever and just fuck
We
around
would
and
play the
shit.
games and then we just puke.
And then we would just puke.
No, that was me. Because I got super lit. I was like
Yeah,
fucking taking
everybody
the
would get
Tito's
drunk.
bottle, fucking just pouring drinks after drinks.
So everybody's drinking, taking shots with each other and stuff while on the camera. So everybody's getting
cute,
bombed home.
though.
Yeah.
It was wild, bro.
See, I smoke by myself, so like I can't judge anyone for like drinking by themselves.
You remember that time after a Yankee game I threw up on your front lawn and a whole peanut came out? Like I swallowed the whole peanut, like shell and everything. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Literally chucked the whole thing.
Nah, you were throwing up because you had too many glizzies, bro.
Hey yo.
Hey,
You had too many glizzies, bro.
Hey.
It was
You
like
ever roofie yourself?
it was
'cause you
like-
drink too much.
With the line in his hair. I definitely believe that. Yeah.
it
I
was,
just remember coming back from the Yankee game, and this kid's just like,
He went Gluck
"My
Gluck
tummy
3000 on the
hurts,"
glizzies.
and then,
it was
I
like,
was
Cracker,
like-
it was Cracker Jackson.
and I'm
glizzies
standing
all
there,
over
I'm
the
like,
front lawn.
what the fuck is going on? He's just projectiling right onto my lawn. I was like,
It was a good game.
oh
Good,
my
it was a good
god.
Yankee game.
My sister's wedding, I threw up my whole meal, and it looked like it would like
You did?
I replated it. Yeah,
That night?
it came
I
out.
missed that shit.
It came out.
man.
It
I
came out.
missed that
whole.
shit.
So you
Oh
like
my
ask for your
God.
gift back? You're like, give me it back.
Yeah, give me
didn't
it
eat
back.
the
I didn't
food.
even eat the food. Yeah. Dude, I was ripped, bro.
my God.
I was ripped.
I'm getting ripped tonight.
Oh my god.
R.I.P. everything.
Oh no, you remember in AC, this kid started fucking throwing up in the morning in the toilet? And the door was open.
And I woke you guys
the
up.
door was open and I woke up to fucking
and you
throwing
guys
up.
started laughing.
And I'm just like, is he really fucking throwing up right now? I was like, dude,
I've only thrown up once in the morning.
Oh, I throw up every time.
bro,
Every time.
all I hear is this guy look. I'm like, what?
You gotta admit though, I'm the
God.
best throw upper.
Oh, you do it on call, bro.
On call, so clean. It was my birthday one time. We came from 49 Grove, remember?
Yes.
And we were all walking down the street, and they were just like, "Yo, where's Kenny?" We were in like suit and tie type attire, and I literally went in between two parked cars in New York City, put my hands in my pocket,
That's his
bent
move.
over, and I just went, and they were like, "Kenny, you good?" And I just went, "Yeah, I'm fine."
That was like
That's his
No,
go-to
throw up.
move. Like when he's about to throw up, he puts his hands in his pocket
And I
just
walk
go,
away.
so when I turned 21, I had a birthday party, and I used to work at a bar. So I was working that night when I turned 21, and everybody showed up, like my whole family, like Kim, a couple of my cousins. They showed up like at like 10 o'clock. And it was like a Sunday, I think it was. It was like a quiet night. Nobody was in there. So now we're ripping shots, hanging out. And one of our cousins literally just like mid-conversation, just like puts his drink down, walks outside to the patio, literally hurls a lot, goes to the bathroom, puts some water in his mouth, comes back out and just kept drinking. Like
And he took a slice of
we'd never
pizza.
seen it. Yeah, and then he ate too. Like we didn't see anything.
Like nothing happened.
So normal. He just like walked up, puked, and this is an older man. Like he's married with 2 kids. Like, you know what I mean?
It's an art form.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that is actually a talent.
Yeah. I was like,
Once
good for
I
you.
grow up, I'm done. I'm KO.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. Like, I got to go to sleep. Like, that's it. It's over.
Yeah.
Nope. He just walked right straight up to the bar and just he's having like Jameson straight.
Yep.
When the room is spinning. Oh my god.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh my god.
That's the worst.
You can't even go to sleep because you're like, every time I close my eyes, but
The room just starts spinning. Yeah.
It's
just
the
start
worst
getting
when
spins.
you close your
man.
eyes and the fucking blackness starts spinning and shit.
shit.
Yep.
You're just like, what the fuck?
You're in the
Like,
sunken
So you
place.
have to sit there exhausted with your eyes wide open like this.
bro,
And you're like, please God.
is it
let me
ever
just-
gonna end?
Dude, it never.
You know the feeling like when you feel like you're going to fall backwards, but you're not?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you feel like your body is going back, but you're really not. Is your fucking head just
Yep.
just playing tricks on you?
You're just laying there, just
Yeah, you're just like, oh shit, I'm about to go down.
So, last episode, you guys started a thing where we talked about my sexcapades, Bodega Cat sexcapades. And the last episode, we spoke about how I got shitted on.
Yeah.
Right. I got another story for you guys.
Talk about getting shitted on, bro. Literally and figuratively.
You got poop stick.
So a couple years ago, it was Valentine's Day. I didn't have nobody. I was a lonely man. I wanted somebody. Everybody's out on Valentine's Day. I usually have an anti-Valentine's Day. I don't really follow it. Go on one of the dating apps, met some chick. She was just like, hey, what are you doing tonight? Nothing. I was like, how about we just meet up at a bar and grab a drink? I was like, fuck Valentine's Day. She's like, let's do it. Met up at a bar in Jersey. We start talking. We start drinking. We hit it off all the way. And I think Valentine's Day was like on a Wednesday that week or something stupid. It was during the week. So they closed like around midnight or something, very early. So we get back to the car. We start hooking up. The place is closed. All the other cars left. Now we're in the parking lot alone. So we start hooking up in the car, right? Next thing you know, she asked me for a condom. I was like, all right. So then we start having car sex. Eventually, I get too hot, and I'm just like, yo, this is like I'm not about this car sex stuff, right? So now I'm outside the car. She's inside the car. I'm plowing her, right, in my car. And then she finishes, right? And, we get dressed. She goes her way. I go my way, right? The next morning, I wake up, and I go to drive my mom to work, and my mom just goes, what's that smell? What are you talking about? She goes, your car, it smells. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, Mom. She was like, your car smells. She's like, what the hell did you do last night? Your car smells. I was like, I have no idea. Drop her off at work. She goes, I don't know what you did in this car, but you need to clean it up. It stinks. I said, okay. After she gets out the car, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what did I do, right? I look in the back, right, where we were in my back seat. And all I see is just a stain across the freaking back seat, right? And it's like a whitish stain. I was like, I wore a condom. I didn't come on the seat. Like, what is this, right?
Yeah.
And I do the scratch and sniff. You go.
Yeah.
Bro, straight pussy in my back seat. So now I go to get my car detailed, right?
You're not getting that smell out.
The guy says to me, he was like, so what's going on? I was like, I just need the backseat really clean. Like, you got to, mop it or whatever. I was like, give it a good clean. He goes, okay. And you ever see that movie, The Sweetest Thing?
No.
With Cameron Diaz? Well, she brings a dress into the cleaners, and the guy from the cleaners scratches her dress because she had cum on her dress, and then he tastes it. That's what this fucker did to my backseat.
That's disgusting.
He scratches my back seat, right? the fabric, and then he goes and tastes it, and he goes, "What is this?" I was like,
What the fuck?
I was just looking at him like, no. He's like, I don't know what this is, but he goes, don't worry, we'll get it out. We'll get the smell. He's like, did you have an animal die in here or something? And I'm like, bro, you just licked my.
Why would you lick a stain on
Yeah,
somebody?
who
I
does
don't
that?
know.
Yeah.
He was trying to figure out what it was so he could figure out how to take it out, right? Needless to say, I got ghosted by this chick because now it's the next day and I'm texting her like, hey, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. She never responded. I see my bubble change on my phone. I'm like, damn, I got ghosted. I was like, was it not good?
Good for you. Good for you. Good for you.
So that was like my version of a one night stand.
Welcome to the ghost life.
Right. I was like my version of a one night stand. She one night standed me. Then months later, right, all of a sudden I check the dating app because I didn't look at it for a while.
See how I met you?
There's a message from her.
Okay.
And she said, hey, I came on your seat last night. I was too embarrassed to tell you. I know I kind of made a mess. If you need me to help me clean it up, I'll throw you some money, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I never saw this message, and that was months ago.
Wow. Interesting.
Stories from Bodega
I still
Cat.
can't believe that the guy actually scratched and tasted it.
He's
Have you ever ghosted somebody?
Oh my God. Yes, we could talk about this.
Yeah.
We could talk about this. This is recent.
Oh, this is recent?
I just ghosted someone 2 days ago.
And I felt bad about it because I was like,
Don't
you know
feel
what?
bad.
But
Don't feel
then
bad.
he
Just do more.
resurfaced.
Keep ghost. Oh, you let him resurface?
All right, so I'll give you a thing.
Uh-huh.
So, used to be in a relationship, not in one anymore. So then, like, I gave it a couple months. Then I was like, you know what? Let me try like Bumble or Tinder or whatever. I don't know which one. I did. I matched with this kid. I deleted it because I get high. I get freaked out. I'm like, I don't want this. I'm overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell him to come to. I meet up with him. This is pretty bad. I did the movie, said the duck, dive, dodge, dip thing that I've done before.
Average Joe's?
Yeah. Remember how I left that guy high and dry before?
Yeah.
On the other podcast?
Yeah.
So I did this again. She's back. She's returned. And I was like, all right, told my friends, get up. We left. We, moved. away.
Irish goodbye.
Yep. Irish goodbye him on the spot.
Right.
Didn't text me. I guess he got the hint. So maybe like 2 weeks ago. This is like 2 months ago that this happened. So 2 weeks ago, he messages me on Instagram and he goes, so this isn't a thing anymore? What? I met you one time for 30 seconds and ghosted you. And so I ignored him, okay? Ignored it. He texted me, question mark.
I'm not good for you. We had something special.
Calls my phone, then FaceTimes me twice. I wake up in the morning and I message him back. And I was like, listen, I'm just going to be nice about this.
Yeah.
I ghosted you because I wasn't interested in you. I'm sorry the way that I went about it. Should have done that. But this is also really weird that a guy that I barely fucking met, is now insinuating that we were ever a thing and is FaceTiming me twice. Yo, just like, what?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So this isn't a thing anymore? When the fuck was this a thing?
Oh my God.
Here's my thing about ghosting. Is it wrong? Yes. But in certain cases, it's appropriate to do. Sometimes you're just better off not saying anything to the other person and just being like,
I just don't like to hurt people's feelings.
right.
So the best thing I can do.
I don't want to be honest and be like, yo, you're a piece of shit. I don't want to be with you, or you're
Yeah.
ugly. Like,
You're a piece of shit. I didn't even get to know him that well to know if he's a piece of shit.
Like-
Just sometimes know when the
like
vibes
you
aren't
ugly
there.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I've done this is like the weirdest thing, like a bar, right? I was talking, I used to talk to this girl, then we started talking again, and she's like, oh, I'm at the bar, like come through, whatever, this and that, but I came through, I was smacked out my mind, sat at the bar and didn't even talk to her.
Wow.
True story.
just sat there like,
I just sat there just drinking.
Wow.
And hanging out with her.
No, I was just there. Like I didn't even say hi to her, nothing.
even
I
Did
just-
she know that was you?
Yeah, no, we know each other. Like she came up, we said like 2 words to each other, and then that's it. Like I was just sitting there.
wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
It replays in my mind all the time. It's so embarrassing. I'm just like, what a fucking idiot.
Wow.
She was probably like, what's up with this guy?
No,
What's up with him?
I don't know what it was. I was just like, yeah. I just sat down and just.
You weren't into her? You were just drunk?
I was just drunk. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but it was a local bar, so I knew everybody in there. So it was like I was talking to the bartender. You know, it wasn't like a place that, you know, that would have been real weird.
That would have
If
been
I would have
funny.
showed up like to a random bar, sit down and just drink and not talk to anybody.
Yeah.
But I guess that's why I didn't talk to her.
Because you knew
Because I knew the bartender, so I was just talking to him, bullshitting with him. But like I was sitting next to her group, and just literally like he would be busy and just sitting there.
You know what? I think look
over.
Mainstream. I think it just like it's not really a big deal if once you get older. I feel like it's like no one. If you really think about it, nobody really does like owe you an explanation.
Right.
You know, does it show character? Yes. Like, did it show character on my end when I just was like, you know what? I'm not trying to be around this guy anymore, so I just walked away from him after inviting him out. Yeah, you're a piece of shit in the moment. But that doesn't describe me who I am all the time.
Yeah. I've ghosted many people.
I've done it plenty of
I've
times.
gone
I
through
don't
that
know why.
phase.
Yeah.
I've gone through that phase.
Yeah.
Usually, what I like to do is give like a little explanation, like a little bit of just a little. Like
I'm not
I
proud
don't
of
do
it.
that.
I'm not
I used to
proud
be a
of it.
savage. I used to never do that,
yeah,
especially in college.
yeah.
It was really bad.
I feel bad doing it, but I don't want to.
But sometimes you have to.
What?
You have to go. Sometimes it's just.
Got to pull
Some of
that
them
card
are
out.
like
Sometimes
really
things are
good
so
girls.
deep in, and you're just like, I gotta ghost this person. I can't do it.
So
anymore.
deep, or they're not even deep enough.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
And they just don't get the hint. So you just got to pull that card out.
My problem is just like I don't mind just completely stop talking to somebody. Like I could just do it.
No remorse. Well, you don't
No.
know them yet, really. Well, if you do know them, that's different.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's messed up. If you know somebody for like 3 months and you're
It's
just like,
crazy, right? Yeah.
No, I have that.
I don't know
happen to
why.
me,
I just
though.
don't know why. I just
you just built different.
yeah. I just don't. You know. I just.
Yeah.
I'll show them too. Like recently, I was talking to a girl and she hit me up with like, oh, you're the nice guy text, and I just took a screen record. I didn't even answer. I just took a screen record, deleted the contact and everything, and then just sent it to them. I didn't even answer.
You're such a sweet guy. You're so
He
different
deleted
from
the text
rest.
message and then deleted the contact.
Block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
I just made sure just to screen record it so we could talk about it on the podcast too.
Yeah.
It's so, it's so cold.
Yeah,
It's so
I'm
cold.
gonna put all the girls on blast right now. Fair warning: if you do me dirty, you're ending up on this podcast. Plain and simple.
That's like a little
Plain-
disclaimer.
I'm putting it out there right now. If you do me dirty, you're ending up on here. Letting you know right now.
Got to make sure they can sign an NDA form. So
Hey, no names are involved.
yeah, true.
No
You know what?
names are
No
involved.
names, but if you are listening,
Yeah.
you're getting put on blast too. One major red flag
Ooh.
that I, in my last relationship, that I should have noticed was this motherfucker's use of ketchup. I knew you guys were not expecting that, but like the use,
No.
the use of his ketchup was so extreme.
Oh my god! I remember you did something to the ketchup bottle.
No, it wasn't the ketchup, it was the lubricant.
Oh my god!
That we can get into next.
Oh my god!
But I didn't do anything to the ketchup. But this guy's use of ketchup was like he would have mozzarella sticks and he would use ketchup with them. Fried calamari with ketchup. But and I don't mean like the items he would use it with. So you'd have the big ketchup bottles, right? Just squeezing it, just fucking squeezing it out. The whole plate filled with ketchup. The rest of it's like just the food. The whole house would just smell like ketchup.
10-second squeeze.
Yeah, dude, we went through those big things.
Yeah.
Lived with him for less than 6 months. I had to buy 2 of those big ketchup squeezes.
Costco ones.
Yeah,
Holy smokes!
yeah.
Wow.
I
Hit
use
him
a
with
lot
the-
of ketchup, but it's only for certain things. It's not for everything.
No, it was.
I know
for, like,
somebody
everything.
who. Oh, you like this one? I know someone who puts ketchup in pasta,
That's probably him. We probably know the same person.
and then there's somebody I know that puts ketchup on pizza,
Okay, I'm done.
What the
I know marinara
especially
sauce.
on this
a
show. That's a major sin.
That's a
Yeah.
sin.
That's a sin.
ketchup on pizza?
On pizza and pasta, bro.
Listen, I put ketchup on pasta, but that's because it was some shitty pasta, and I was just like, let's spice it up.
Never.
No.
Like I'm talking like horrible pasta. Like I went to, so that used to be the joke with me.
Would you go to Olive Garden?
No, I had
That's a fine Italian restaurant, sir.
So,
for some people.
I fucked up, and I usually tell people this, like friends and new people in my life. I'd be like, listen, if you ever see me at your parents' house, right, and they cook us dinner, and I drowned whatever they made in ketchup or hot sauce, that means that shit sucks, and I'm just trying to scarf my way through it and make it better, right? I fucked up one time because I went to my friend's house and his mom cooked something and I drowned it in ketchup because I wanted to, and his mother started crying. And I was like, dude, what's wrong with your mom? He goes, bro. He goes, remember what you fucking said about the ketchup? I was just like, oh no. I was like, no. I was like, the food is very good. I was like, the food is good. I just wanted ketchup with my chicken. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So
So that's why you broke up with him, was because of ketchup?
No, but that was a red
That would
flag.
be awesome.
No.
That was a major.
Did you
red
talk
flag.
to him about that too? Like, did you get like mad at him? Where it's like, and your ketchup, you use ketchup, fucking retarded.
they're like crying
so
and fighting.
It's annoying.
Ketchup is aggressive.
You're fucking ketchup.
That never came up in fights, but I did tell Trill actually what I did with the lubricant one time. I
Put hot sauce in it.
rubbing alcohol. Yo, we were laughing for fucking weeks.
Time out.
We were laughing.
Time out. Why? Hold on.
Poor guy.
Hold on. I need to
What do you
know.
mean, poor guy? Fuck this guy.
I was horrified when she said that. I was like,
Time
no.
out. Why was there a use of lube? Like, can you just give me the short version of why he needed lube?
I don't know why he needed lube, but like we weren't really like together at the time, and
Was the lube used for you
Did
for,
he
for
use it?
specific reason,
Did
or
he-
like
when you put
what's the
No
purpose
idea.
of the lube?
No.
it was his. I don't know. Like, you know how like you have your own drawer. Like you have like women have their cosmetic bags, right? Men have their own drawer with their
That's what
shaving
the lube
shit,
is for.
whatever. So he has his lube. He probably uses it for like jerking off or whatever the fuck you men. use.
So it wasn't like for you for like butt stuff or like.
No, I
you
have my
just-
own for that.
So
Okay, good.
so
supply
did
my own
he?
lube.
Gotcha.
So did he use it though?
I hope to God, yes.
Oh, this is recent.
I would say maybe 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
Yeah. Within
Did,
the
you
within
didn't get like a text or anything like, oh,
No.
Did you put something in my
no.
lube?
No, that'd be funny as hell though. But I
That would
remember
be
being
great,
like,
yeah.
I was like, yo,
Yeah, good for you.
good.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Did you actually do the thing to the PS4 too?
What I said was gonna do?
Didn't you put water in it or
I
something?
probably did splash water on it.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, here we go. Before I look like a crazy bitch, he was a
probably
physically,
deserved it.
mentally, and emotionally abusive human being.
Oh, then he deserved it.
Yeah, who like cheated on me with like 20 other women.
Then he
hit
deserved it.
Used to accuse me of cheating. So he was like the biggest like the use of ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it
Yeah.
was just
Ketchup
all of
set you
those.
overboard.
Yep.
Dude, I remember the first time seeing him use the ketchup, and I was like, it was like, the angel, the devil, and the devil's like, yeah, just fuck him and stay. The angel's like, maybe you should leave. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, maybe you should cut your losses and run.
Is this guy fucking for real with the ketchup right now?
And the lube.
Yeah,
The lube. Like, my man, why you got lube for?
That's funny.
Listen, my lube serves one purpose and one purpose only, and that's for butt stuff. That's it. It's the only time I whip out the lube.
No, you like butt stuff.
That's it.
but the butt stuff.
This guy.
Alcohol? Oh my god.
Yeah, rubbing alcohol on the lubricant. And people were like, oh, it's not going to hurt unless he has a laceration. I was like, it's going to fucking hurt. It's rubbing
Maybe he
alcohol.
got dry dick.
Gets that in his little pee hole. That's it.
Oh
Game
my
over.
god.
Game over.
That'll make a grown man cry.
Should have put
Game
like
over.
Nair in his shampoo or something.
That's what I
not
thought you were gonna
evil.
say.
No.
No.
Like Nair and
When she told me that, I was like, bro, I lost it.
Did you expect anything else?
I lost it.
Alcohol.
Like,
and
no.
lube, that's a good one.
This is great advice for people so they don't cheat.
Don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Don't do
He
it.
uses it with like his new partner. They're both just screaming, rolling.
Oh man, that would be like the ultimate, right? Revenge.
But the poor girl, that'd be horrible.
Everybody's gonna get the smoke.
Yep. I should have done something to the ketchup now, looking back on it.
Yeah. What would you put in the ketchup though?
I would have put hot sauce.
Yeah. Like like a real hot one. Like the shit that they
That
don't
looks
have.
red.
Yeah. Like a million Scoville or some shit.
Oh my god, or switch. What is disgusting that looks like ketchup? That like it's not like. like
Red.
human feces or anything. I don't know.
You should take your period blood and put it in there.
I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was
I don't know,
gonna
that's
say
a
No,
that.
that's a little bit. Yeah, that's a
That's
little
OD.
bit.
Ew, imagine you put a tampon in the fucking bottle.
Oh my god.
Use one. Jesus Christ.
I mean, these are all fair ideas, though.
What would you do to his ketchup?
I would say the most vindictive thing I've ever done along the lines of you was what's it called? The pill.
Birth control?
Birth control. I took out an extra birth control pill of hers out of the little circle thing, right? So she would think she would have to take a second one when she didn't have to. Then she had like crazy period. Yeah, I did that one time.
Okay.
Yeah, so in other words, she took too many birth control pills that then she was supposed to. And I remember she was like,
ODing
she
on
was
birth
so
control.
sick. She had like a crazy period for like 2 weeks.
But what did she do to deserve it?
She was a bitch.
What made her a bitch? Come on.
She was a bitch.
Spill
That
the beans.
was the one that she cheated on me. Yeah.
Okay, she deserved it.
Yeah. So I was just like, how can I get back? I was like, oh, this is like not harmless, but I was like, you know what? Let me mess up the little circle thing. Just take out an extra pill, so she thinks she has to take 2.
I think
Here's a
being
good question.
vindictive is bad.
Have you guys ever cheated?
No.
I
Never.
have to be honest. I have.
Yeah.
Never.
No.
No.
I don't recall.
do you have to think about that?
I don't recall.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
I don't recall.
Why do you
There's a
have to
line
think
there.
about that?
There's a line there. He doesn't know if he crossed it or
No.
you
So-
cheated.
recall.
You cheated. I
No,
was just
no,
gonna say
no,
you
no,
cheated.
no,
If you had
no.
to think about it, you
No.
cheated.
No,
You cheated.
No.
I've definitely cheated out of spite because of they cheated. Like I'm only toxic if you're toxic first. Okay, you show me your stripes, I'll show you my spots. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Billy and Bread, 2 B's.
Billy and Brad. That's the true definition of toxic.
Yeah. That's a
So-
show. Sorry.
No, I am a toxic person, but like that. So we're in a healing summer, hot healing summer. So we're gonna try to get rid of that quality of mine.
Get your chakras up.
Exact.
Get your
Exactly.
chakras up.
Have you ever cheated,
Yes.
and why?
Because it was fun. I'm being honest.
Okay,
I'm being
I
honest.
dig the honesty.
God honest truth. I
it
mean,
was
what?
fun.
It's just why?
But like, there's a difference. Okay, so here's the thing.
Do I feel bad about it? Yes, I do. I do feel bad.
Did you cheat?
This is years ago.
We're gonna play a game called Did You Cheat? Did you cheat for 500 and miss during the good time of the relationship, or when things were going to shit?
What was the question?
Como?
At what point did you cheat on this girl? Was it because was it during the good times, like everything was fine?
That's a great question.
Or was it when
Yeah.
it was going to shit?
It was going to shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a good
All
question.
right.
Yeah.
And you-
I mean, I've never done it where we were perfectly, there
Yeah,
was no
like-
issues, there were
Yeah.
no problems.
In other words, there's 2 types of people that cheat. There's a person that cheats because they can, and
Yes.
it's there, and it's available, and they want to, and they're just like, well, someone else wants to suck my dick, so might as well. And then there's the person who's just like, this guy's an asshole. He's a fucking dick. He hit me last night. He's a bitch ass. He
Yeah.
fucking cheated on me, so I'm gonna cheat on him.
I still think both are wrong.
Both are wrong.
But I'm the latter. I'm like I said, if you're toxic first, I'm toxic. Like I start off great, but once it goes to shit, not every relationship, I would say. I would only say like my first relationship for sure. Like that was like my first love. And he was like really bad with the cheating. So it was just like, you know what? I don't care. If you don't care, then I don't care. So we
Yeah.
were in like an open relationship, but it wasn't really like open. It was just kind of like we were both cheating on each other.
Gotcha.
At 18 years old, just great. That was a great, precursor for my future relationships.
Gotcha.
Just all failed.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I had fun doing it.
I wouldn't say I had fun.
Like the only thing I could, if you want to consider it cheating, was like high school. Like I had someone I was dating, and I was at a party, and I was drunk, and someone kissed me, but it was one of those situations where I immediately told my girlfriend at the time because I felt bad, and because I didn't want to get caught, because there was people there that I knew who would say something to her, and I was like, listen, this girl kissed me. Like,
You knew it was coming out.
yeah, I was like, I'm gonna let you know right now. This is what happened, but it wasn't my initiation. It's just like, you lit,
I mean, usually it's when you're younger.
Yeah.
because you're tempted, more because you're always going out and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now,
I want to see if that guy messaged me about the shoes. Nope.
Oh my god.
Got excited. I saw on TikTok you have a direct message.
So how much did you tell him? Like final price?
500.
500?
So we're waiting. We're waiting to see. But I wear those shoes now every night since he messaged me. Keep them fresh.
Come on, 500.
Really?
Keep them fresh.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I just wore them today.
You gotta like Ziploc them and FedEx them out too.
I'll give you 6.
6 for the shoes. He's got it right now. Let's go.
6 right now.
And you know what the best part about this is? When I ship the shoes out, guess whose return address is getting hit on the package? Just guess.
Your ex.
Yes.
Great.
You like the way I think, right?
Yes.
That's good.
That's a good one.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yo, another thing I did to one of my ex-boyfriends. Oh God. I put dog crap, because I pick up my dog's poop with it, under the lip of his mailbox. So when he went and got his mail in the morning, he would
It's
just
all shit.
he just got dealt a shitty hand that morning.
Nice.
Jesus.
Savage.
Vindictive is my middle name.
Savage. Love it.
If you haven't guessed, I'm a Scorpio. Just based on that. Guess my sign. Let me tell you what I've done. We'll play that game.
Oh boy.
All right, well, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Sir.
Thank you for being on.
Thank
Yes, thank you for
Appreciate
having me.
it.
Can't wait to smoke with you guys.
Do you have anything you want to plug in?
I mean, we can plug in my friends. They're fucking amazing. They have great music. Mike Soul. You can find him on Instagram. It's Mike Soul, Mike with a Y, and then the City Limit, the _city_limit, and Rough Edge Media. Who knows when I'll be back with that? But still the CEO, kind of on a hiatus right now. But yeah, and I'm just plugging myself, just hanging out with some friends.
Yeah. Thank you for being on.
Yeah, thank you for
It
having
was
me.
a fun time.
Thank you.
Hopefully
Thank
you come
you.
back on.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for listening to another episode of Last Likes podcast. This is episode 36. Peace out. Later.